Hey guys, so instead of doing reviews on paper or blogs, I'm going to try something different today and do a video for you guys. You don't have to be so bored with my MySpace blogs and bulletins posted everywhere. So I'm going to be reviewing The Curious Case of Benjamin Button starring Brad Pitt and Cate Blanchett. For those of you who don't want to watch this entire review, just start off with the basic 4-star rating, 4 out of 4, and A plus, you know, good stuff like that. Let's start off with a synopsis. This film's basically about a boy who's born with this condition where as he gets older, his physique gets younger. So it's not one of those body swap comedies where he wakes up one day and he's younger, yay, no. It's a lot more serious, does have its funny moments though, so it's not completely serious, but it's not a comedy by any means. And he's born with a condition where basically when he's born, he is like wrinkly and old and has like arthritis and the heart of kind of an old man. His mom dies during childbirth. His dad just can't bear to have him around. He just can't. So he goes and leaves him on a doorstep of this nursing/rest home. It's New Orleans in the 1930s, so he just kind of leaves him out there. And the lady who works there finds him and she keeps him. Basically raises him. They don't know how long he's going to live, if he's going to die the next day, who knows. She takes him in, he's a newborn, and as he gets older, as in like 4 or 5 years old, he looks like he's about 60 or 70. So he's in a wheelchair, he can't really walk at all. Joint pains, you know, it's really difficult for him to get around. He doesn't really have that much of a childhood. What else do I have written here on my cheat sheets? Let's see. It's all about him growing up in this rest home. You know, it takes place in a place where death happens every day, so it's a good kind of place for it to take place in that he fits in because he's old. He doesn't know any better. He thinks he's supposed to be in the resting home when he's younger because he's old and he's just with a bunch of older people who accept him because he looks old like them. So he gets, when he's about 17 years old, he looks like he's about 55 or 60. He leaves home, leaves the girl he kind of fell in love with, but she looks how old she is. She looks 14, so what are you gonna do? He leaves her behind. He goes to work on a tugboat with this captain who takes him in and shows him the ways of love and drinking and all that good stuff when you're a sailor. Don't know why that constituted for a Western accent, because I'm an MDR sailor. Anyway, so when he's a sailor, and then World War II starts, Pearl Harbor and all that stuff's going around. There's culture references everywhere to what happens. And he goes and works there for a while, and then he actually, at the hotel he's staying at, has an affair with this older woman, and, well, she's older, but he looks older, so she doesn't really know he's 20, but that's okay. He has this kind of grand affair with her, his really first love in his life he experiences, and I won't tell you what happens, but we'll just leave it at that. Let's see. His childhood love is always kind of there. She visits her grandma at the resting home, and they come in and out of each other's lives, but the sad thing is that they're never really the same age at the same time. Like, she looks 20, he looks 40. So how, you heard that, that was me clapping. So how is that gonna work? And that's the kind of obstacles he faces in the movie. The direction, directed by David Fincher, the direction was really nice. A lot of the shots were just slow paced, and it had like a big sepia tone because it was like the 30s, 40s, 50s. So kudos to him. Effects. The effects were like crazy good. Like, Brad Pitt looks like he's an old man. And not just like an old man, like you could put gray hair on me and wrinkles and say I'm an old lady. No, they like superimposed his head on a really tiny old man's body. So like he was like 4 foot tall for like the first 45 minutes of the movie. And his head was Brad Pitt, but like I read on IMDb that he had to do 5 hours of makeup every day. That's crazy, but it was worth it because like he looks like an old man, like it's crazy. And as he gets older, like when he's in his 20s, then he kind of starts looking like Brad Pitt, the sexy Brad Pitt that I know and love. But he starts looking like him, and it's like, oh, it's Brad Pitt. You know it's him, but like you can't really tell if no one were to tell you that that was Brad Pitt when he looked old, like you wouldn't know. It's crazy. So kudos to the effects, visual stuff like that. This movie it's just all about people coming into his life. It's all about the heartaches that he has to go through because of this condition that's constantly, he can't do anything about it. He's getting younger, but when he really had no childhood because he was born older. It's kind of sad. I cried a couple times, but it's more of like, you can deal with the sadness. Like, that is minor compared to like the epic story. Like, it's just such a good movie. The big theme has a lot of morals, is that like it's never too late to do or be whatever you want to. It isn't. He was born with this condition and he kind of tried to make the most of his life, and Brad Pitt is amazing in this movie. He has this kind of tone where he's just really like soft and kind, and when he's younger he's so naive. There's like this naivete about him where he just, oh, like you feel for him. You really connect with Benjamin Button, especially when he's younger and he looks like an old man. It has to get Oscar buzz. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. I did, which is mostly the reason I saw it. That and my parents wanted to go. It has to. Just for the like costuming and makeup alone, like it's outstanding. The woman he falls in love with, she gets older as well, and they make her look genuinely older. Like, they had a really good makeup team, so kudos to you guys. Great movie. I completely recommend it. If you're looking for like a comedy or like an action movie, stuff like that, not the movie for you. But guys, see it. Trust me, see it. Believe me, I completely recommend it. 5 stars, A rating. 5 stars? What I said at the beginning, 4? I don't know. A rating. That's all you need to know. So I hope you guys liked the review. Go see The Curious Case of Benjamin Button at your local theaters. And my next review should be for Valkyrie. Don't know yet. We'll see. Love Tom Cruise. Love Brad Pitt in this movie, so leading man all over Christmas time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave feedback, please, and I will see you soon.